आपको ऑलरेडी पता है. If somebody has not profoundly done well in his undergraduation or her undergraduation, तो डेफिनेटली उनके पास पहले से ये रेदर देन इंटरव्यूअर ये पूछे, ये खुद से हम अपने आप से पूछ ले. If I may ask you, where was ताजमहल कहाँ बना था? Where was ताजमहल built?
आगरा.
नहीं. You want to try again?
Taj Mahal is situated in Agra.
Yes, but वो सबसे पहले आगरा में नहीं बना था.
It was moved to Agra.
No, सबसे पहली बार ताजमहल हमारे दिमाग में बना था. तो कोई भी चीज जो होती है वो अच्छी या बुरी, अगर हम उसको एनालाइज कर पाए प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट को, जो कि विजनरी लोग करते हैं. एक एसपीजेएमआर के इंटरव्यू को मैं विजनरी तो नहीं कहूंगा, बट देन यस, आप वो सारे सवाल समझ लो जो आपको ट्रबल कर सकते हो, और उसके अगेंस्ट में हमारी रीजनेबल अंडरस्टैंडेबल एक रीजन. दूसरा सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज, आप कभी भी टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे, बिकॉज 10 में से 9 सवाल में अगर आप ये बोलेंगे कि सर आई कैन नॉट रिकॉल, आई एम रियली सॉरी, आई कैन नॉट रिकॉल, दैट्स इट, उनको ऑफेंड नहीं होंगे. बट दे विल डेफिनेटली ऑफेंड इफ यू ट्राई टू फेक इट.
Okay.
दिस इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी एन फाइनल एग्जाम ऑफ अंडरग्रेड जिसमें आप कुछ भी लिख कर आओगे. देयर विल बी एन अटेम्प्ट ऑफ मार्क्स, बिकॉज people write exam and they get failed. You will give interview to get selected. So it's a process of selection, not rejection.
Okay.
Okay. Also, the last minute tip before, I mean, like at 9:15 tomorrow, you have got your interview. So the last minute tip would be that some intruder, a very visionary and wise intruder, who want to, I mean, like, he want to see your plot. Okay. He want to see your plot. He want to see your, what have you done till now? And to, in the best of the best scenarios, you have to showcase what the strength you have got. So, अब इस चीज को भी समझना कि when you speak about management to a professor who has been teaching management from last 20 years, your odds are very low, because whatever he would be listening from you can give him like एक, उसके लिए कोई बहुत ज्यादा एक स्ट्रॉन्ग इंप्रेशन नहीं है. जैसे कहते हैं हिंदी में कहावत है, मगरमच्छ पानी में रहकर मगरमच्छ से बैर नहीं. ठीक है. हाँ, मेरी पूरी कोशिश रहेगी तुम्हें ये समझाने की, अगर तुम समझ पाओ, कि आप उस वेवलेंथ से बहुत दूर ले जाकर उनके साथ कम्युनिकेशन करिए, जो कि युद्ध समझ लीजिए, कम्युनिकेशन समझ लीजिए. और वो दूर ये है कि आपके प्रोफेसर इंटरव्यू छोड़कर वो व्याकुलता और एक क्यूरियोसिटी से खुद पूछें कि ये प्रोफेशन क्या है, व्हाट यू हैव डन इन दिस, व्हाई दे टॉक. आई मीन, एक होता है बात करने के लिए बात करना, एक होता है जेन्युइनली बात करना. वो इंटरव्यू बात करने के लिए बात करने वाले से कब स्विच होकर पूछे कि ये एनजीओ में आप ये वाली चीज क्या करते थे, ये माल न्यूट्रिशन वाले बच्चों के साथ आप क्या कर रहे थे, व्हाट यू वर डूइंग इन दोज ब्लाइंड स्कूल्स. यू नो, one can have 100 questions for of 11th standard, 10th standard, 12th standard. It is bloody common for everybody. They want to know what you have done which you were not supposedly entitled कि तुमको करना ही करना है. 10th 12th तो करना ही करना है सबको, ग्रेजुएशन करना ही करना है सबको. उसके अलावा क्या तुमने अपनी 24 घंटे की गहराई को समझा है कि देयर आर थिंग्स, ये तो एवरेज मार्कर्स हैं, बेंच मार्कर्स, 10th 12th ग्रेजुएशन. So those were the markers. I mean, I have created it, but apart from that, I have duly decorated my educational journey with certain different kind of, I mean, vibrant colors.
Understood. 100.
Again, going back to concise in more enlightened manner, I would definitely कि किसी भी प्रकार से उनके ईगो को आप काउंटर क्वेश्चन नहीं करेंगे. ये एंड ऑल्सो on the telephonic conversation, you were like very, with your very recurring statement was, ki, you want to be a CEO. Okay. So these fancy words like startup, CEO, and then there's that, yes, you just simply say, I mean, you have to be modest and in the parallel humble also, but then you should not be too modest that it sounds like cheesy process. Thoda cheesy. You have to simply say, I am a problem solver, be it on a role of CEO, be it on a role of team lead, be it on a role of manager. When you say this, I'm a problem solver, then you accumulate certain words like firefighting and gradual process of solving unsolved problems from your team, problems from the client and problem from anywhere. ये बोलने के बाद आप बहुत ही मॉडेस्टी से अपने स्टैंड को क्लियर करेंगे, आई एम अ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर and I have a vague curiosity, which can be one of my demerits also, that I spend my sleep, I do get sleepless night when there is an unsolved problem which has not been resonated of 7 days. So I have people call me, I mean, you can fake it, people call me the Superman of my team, or the Spider-Man, or the Batman. Batman seems to be very closely appropriate, because if there is a problem in the day and I solve with my sleepless nights, because of my sleepless night, I mean, scrumming, doing the same thing, just doing the agile testing and other stuff. So yes, the better you are humble in the balance formulation of modesty and humble, the better you are through. Dusri cheez, over explanation. This is a topic which I missed yesterday. It has to go over explanation. When you are over explaining things, I think I have covered yesterday. I don't know.
हाँ जी सर, मैंने भी इंट्रोस्पेक्ट
over explaining is like, supposedly I mean, I have not given 12th for an example. Okay. So if I'm being asked about my 12th journey, in 99.9% of the chances that I will explain more than my 10th journey. Because there is an element of pretendness. I'm trying to pretend. And they are those who might not be familiar with every domain, but definitely they are very familiar with the stances one makes. Stances. So my zeal and appeal here would be that yes. Oh, jitna pucha hai utna. Agar utna, to fir if they start looking down, if they're looking down, something is not very appealing coming from the speakers of their device. And if they are holding the papers like this and seeing your face, then I mean, that is just mahaz opcharikta, just a mere formality that you are holding paper. Because I mean, किसी के घर किसी सेम सब्जेक्ट का रेडियो है तो वो उसके लिरिक्स पढ़ेगा नहीं, बेहतर है सुनेगा. ठीक है. That's all for the day. There are certain rules, because koi question nahi hai, you simply say wo. But then yes, again, as I said, 2-3 alumni, 2-3 professors, a smiling face, a courage to say no very humbly can solve the purpose. And do mention that it was my first attempt and I scored 690. I'm in Amazon, and if I pick something, in return, I do not let something down. I add to my feathers. Even I do not miss any of the weddings of my cousins. Even I didn't miss I didn't back out from any of the social mediums. I opted it, I captured it, and I captivated it, not by letting anything down. मैंने कोई चीज पाने के लिए कोई चीज छोड़ी नहीं है, और आई एम नॉट सहमत विद दिस कहावत कि कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ छोड़ना पड़ता है. अगर छोड़ना पड़ता भी तो सिर्फ नेगेटिविटी छोड़नी पड़ती है. So I hope all the best, Pooja, and I hope that you will be definitely doing great. All the best for SPGMI tomorrow. It's probably like less than 12 hours, so I think you need to sign out and have a good night's sleep. And if you still have a feedback or anything in return any question here? I mean, I'm humbly present here. Yes, tell me. कोई question और है?
No, sir. All filled with positivity and hopefully cracking the interview tomorrow. All good, sir.
दुनिया में अगर कुछ हो, मतलब कॉलेज एमबीए करके कुछ हो जाता तो दुनिया के 100 अमीर आदमी कॉलेज ड्रॉप आउट्स तो नहीं होते, ठीक है? So don't worry. I mean, this is not something. I mean, when I started my educational journey, I mean, after 12th standard, I used to speak too loud about my undergrad. What was the need of my undergrad? Becoming a CEO, becoming a chairman of a company, it doesn't require anything. But later on, मेरे को बाद में पता चला और आज तो बहुत अहमियत से रियलाइज भी हुआ कि eventually I cracked IIM Ahmedabad and I could only crack IIM Ahmedabad otherwise if I am graduate. And there are certain positions where I mean these are certain the markers. तो कुछ भी बुरी नहीं होती, कुछ भी बेकार नहीं जाता है. It is all the phases and you go with your own timeline. So thank you so much. I wish you all the best of luck and thank you. Sanjam, you can also stop the recording as well and we can start with our Shrut later on. So thank you so much, Pooja. You may